Well, my subscribers are slowly and steadily growing, and I would like to thank everybody who subscribes to my channel. Um, I don't really have time to do any fabrication builds lately. I've been trying to work on a few tools for myself, trying to learn the Fusion 360. It's a cloud-based program, and I don't have internet at my house, so that's been a bit difficult. Well, I didn't have internet at the house, but now that that's on, trying to get into that so I can bring some more building stuff and detail-oriented videos to YouTube to the small base of subscribers I have. Today I'm just going to do a short shop tour, show you why it's difficult to get anything done, and especially why it's difficult to film anything being built. The boss is here with me today. Hopefully he won't start yelling at me to wipe his butt or feed him. But I'm going to show you a few stands I've built. I'm going to start off with my lathe stand here. This is all Schedule 80 pipe for holding some round stock. Right now I just have some Frigidaire drawers that I rescued. Put leveling feet on it. Got some center support so that way it doesn't cause any kind of bow or anything. And then these are my cheap man leveling feet on the back, which are just carriage bolts. On here I actually drilled a hole through this shelf so A, my chucks won't rattle around, and B, with these screw-on chucks, they have a tendency, if you have them set down on that back plate, they'll get pieces of aluminum and steel bedded in them, and then when you screw it on, it may not be accurate. I also have it cut so I can remove my chip tray. I got my, I suppose it would be the Z-axis DRO. It's just a cheap one. I'd like to get something better. So yeah, that's my lathe stand. This is the main backbone for it. Just got some emery sticks up there. Got some adjustment screws and a plate that goes all the way across, and then I also got the standard bolt, so the blade is bolted to it, and then I can also adjust so I can get bend and twist out of it. As far as the shop tour goes, you know, I got shit stacked everywhere. It makes it really hard to get anything made. A little Kennedy, I actually refelted it. Refelted my other box. This is the newest edition, a little Precision Matthews 932. I mean, literally, I am like packed in here. Got my nice expensive soldering iron. I'd probably buy that twice. It's Xtronics. And then a bunch of my, you know, need to work on putting together a whole electronics bench. I have pretty much everything I need to do it, but then over here's my shaper. Then I got shit packed literally everywhere. And that's another thing we've been doing. We're working on building a 24 by 36 shop out at the house. So hopefully all this stuff will be moved, and then I'll have more room and be able to start making better videos, set up some appropriate camera mounts, maybe get an appropriate camera instead of this little GoPro or Geek Pro or whatever it is, generic GoPro camera I use currently. It does alright, but I mean, to do some good YouTube videos, I'd like to get serious about it. I'd like to get the other 3 older boys into the shop this summer and have them start learning a trade. So we'll see how that goes, but back to it. I got, you know, horizontal bandsaw. There's my little baby mill, drill press. This is actually another table I recently built. Pretty much just built the legs. I got the box for like 40 bucks at a local pawn shop, and he told me the price, and I so alright, man. I think that was my last 40 bucks, but still kind of working on organizing it, trying to keep the drawers somewhat light because they're not really designed for, you know, good heavy duty tooling, but keep most of my machinist tools in here because they need their room to play freely. Oh yeah, you get the idea. This is another one of my toolboxes, mostly mechanics tools. I recently built these to go inside of this, that way I have just a little bit more storage room. I can, you know, move it back and forth to access taps and dies and whatnot. And then, you know, more tooling of various types. And I haven't woke the boss yet, but here he is. He is the youngest of 5. So they make it kind of difficult to, oh, you smiling at everybody. They make it kind of difficult to get out here and actually make videos and whatnot, but wouldn't trade them for the world. Just a couple of cheap little belt sanders. This one I found on the side of the road with no motor, and it's actually been well worth dragging home. This one was $15 at a pawn shop and needed rebuilt, so I put new bearings in it and whatnot, but got some different belts for that I still got to put on. And a little single lip grinders and drill bit grinder and just more. I mean, I'm afraid shit's going to cascade in on me. It takes all my efforts to get around here and make stuff, let alone trying to hold a camera while I'm doing it. So it's my another grinder I'm rebuilding. It's being converted over to a DC because I don't have 3-phase, and some of the pulleys were seized up when I got it and had to rebuild the spindle. So it's been a labor of love. I haven't really got around to using it yet, but I got me a mag chuck for it, and this is an adapter for grinding saw blades and various things. I mean, literally this shit is stacked in here. Well, 12-pound press or 12-ton press. Working on redoing that. Some grinders, a Pontiac motor that we're rebuilding. My little ghetto welding plasma cutter cart. Another bandsaw. Use that one for the dirty work, and it's nice to have 2 of them. Have 2 blades mounted up. You have a wavy blade for thin stuff, and another blade for on the other one for thicker stock. This is my little welding table I threw together one day out of scrap steel. It serves the purpose for now, but then more mechanics tools. Here we have just hardware. This is a jet saw. It was a wood cutting only. It's been being rebuilt. Just built a stand for it, but essentially the motor is going to attach here. Then I got a spot grinded on this side, which will have a jack shaft, and I'm using a DC treadmill motor so I can make it variable speed, so I'll be able to switch over blades. I'll probably put some kind of you know, bar or something up the backside that'll hang blades on, or up the, I guess this would be the backside, but probably still need to do some gussets and stuff. It's a work in progress, but it's at least getting to the point where it's not a bunch of parts buried in a corner. So this should find a good home in the new shop. Another little saw blade carbide grinder. You know, I got metal stock everywhere. My brake lathe. Let's see, what else did we forget? I think that's about it. I mean, but yeah, it's, you know, a lot of this stuff needs to be scrapped. Just finding time to do it. More stuff I've been working on scrapping. And this is the outside, and this here is Montana. Not a bad place to live if you don't mind screwed up politics. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a mess. I'm working on it. That's the car we're putting that 389. It's been bored out, so it's a little bigger than the 389. But so yeah, it's actually my brother's car. I'm not much of a car person. I like my trucks, and this is my next project. Like to shorten it up. 4-wheel drive. Be a fun little truck. Little truck. I mean, this thing's a beast right now. 2-speed rear end. Just really almost too much truck. So yeah, that's what my shop is right now. Not very big, got too much crap crammed into it. I'll give you guys a view of the mountains here. Some people don't get to see mountains, if I can see them. Yeah, here's one of them. Not a bad little mountain. Of course, there's trees everywhere. There's some more over on that side. So yeah, welcome to Montana. So that's why I haven't been making videos much. I better go check on the boss. And yeah, we moved, and it's been a hell of a time. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be getting around making some more videos, get some stuff done. I mean, yeah, there's really no room to, nowhere to put a camera in here. So that's a downfall. Something that it's gonna change, but it's slow in the process. Nothing ever runs at my speed. Oh, and the boss is going back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Oh, it's alive now. 3 months old. And he owns the world. So yeah, that's what I'm working with. Hopefully I'll be able to post some content, get some videos and some technical stuff for some of the stuff I do. It'd be nice to have CAD programs that I can give to people or whatever if they want to make the same build, or yeah. So hopefully once I get the new shop, I'll probably set up a Patreon button. Not necessarily through YouTube. I don't really care for how YouTube does things. I like to keep it commercial free. I used to watch Chuck E 2009. Now I can't even stand his videos because you got a 12-minute video with 6 commercials. When I get on YouTube, it's to learn stuff. It's not to watch commercials. So if I do set up something, I'll set it up through my Facebook. Probably you guys can go visit my page. It's under Ronster Irons on Facebook. It's just the local way to find my shop and be able to donate through there. Feel free to join me on Facebook if you'd like. My name's Cowan Shawn, COWANSHAWAN, here in Bitterroot Valley, Montana. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get some of this stuff done and get some videos posted. And thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned. Try to make this. I kind of enjoy it, but it's a burden and it's expensive. I mean, this camera was $100. Time is not cheap. So it's hard to do, and it's hard to put together good quality videos for people. But that is something I do plan on working towards in the immediate future. So stay tuned, and until then, get out in your own shop and have some fun. Bye.